Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is one of the newest releases of Ubisoft, and I have to say this game is better than you think. It came into PS Plus a few weeks ago, so I decided to go for the Platinum trophy, which isn't that easy with a 5 out of 10 in terms of difficulty, but the good thing is it only takes one playthrough and the estimated time is around 25 hours, which is pretty okay. So at the beginning we see a cutscene of Prince of Persia. This is the backstory. We are going to play the main character Sargon. I'm really excited for this game. A few weeks ago it went into PS Plus and I immediately decided to platinum this because, yeah, look at this man.
Until history took a different turn. The 7 Immortals were the best warriors in the kingdom. One of them would become a legend.
I heard really good stuff about it, really good reviews and all of that, and I really want to play it now. So at the beginning we see Anahita. She is the mentor of Sargon, so she's immediately jumping away and we can start our journey. This is kind of the tutorial here, just getting used to the controls. So we can slide with R2, we can attack with square, we jump with X, we can hold X to jump higher. And we can also parry attacks, which we're gonna use in the next cutscene here, or fight. And we can get a trophy here for pushing the enemies into the trap, and by killing them like that, this will earn me one trophy that I want to get here right now. And this trophy is called Deadly Trap. So this is my journey now, trying to kick the enemies into the traps. And it worked. At the end I got the trophy out of the way. We needed to kill 5 enemies with this trap. Yeah, I did it. And then we got to Orot. He was jumping to us. And now we're gonna follow him to the next fight, because we are in a war right now. This is the battlefield and we have to kill all of the enemies. And like that I got some enemies out of the way. That's very nice. So far I have to say the gameplay is very smooth. You can play with Sargon really fast, but we don't have much abilities yet. I'm just slicing up the enemies. That's it. After killing all of these enemies, I got to the next section where an enemy attacked me, but I got a new ability. It's a parry, but it triggers a vengeful counter. That means I will kill the enemy immediately. This is a very good ability for the beginning, so I'm going to use the ability as often as possible. So after killing these enemies, I talk to Varun. He's our general.
Take this, you might need it.
So after talking to him, we got to the next section, and here we get in. There's some enemies, but one of them got killed by a boss. And now we're gonna fight against the Kushan general.
The Rashaba, was it? Your life ends here. Not if yours ends first.
Then I performed a vengeful counter, and after that I kicked him from the horse. And after killing him or defeating him, he threw a spear, but I got him, threw the spear back and killed him like that. Of course, he didn't thought that would be possible.
Death has come for you.
And after that we see all of the protectors of Persia were here together. We fought against this enemy and we won.
Advantage of the situation, they will soon find that the kingdom's bravest warriors will be their undoing.
Now we are back in Persia and here's our queen, Queen Tomiris. Yes, so Sargon, Varum and all of the other immortals. We won the war.
As a token of our gratitude.
We got outside and here is Anahita. She's the master, as I said. After talking to her I went to Orit and now they say we are all popular. But then we got back to the kingdom and something is happening. There are Anahita soldiers and they are attacking us. So Sargon is getting a bit angry and we have another ability unlocked. It's called Afra Search. This is a ability, we can fill it up and then in the right corner you can see I can press square and like that I perform a attack. So Anahita, we ask her out, what is happening here, why are you betraying us? She has her orders, she said, and now she's summoning something on the ground. We want to follow her, but that's not possible. She closed the gate and now someone is spawning in front of us, so we have to defeat him first to get to Anahita. So here's another thing, a tutorial. If the eye turns red, we can block that. We have to dodge with R2. So this guy isn't that difficult, so I defeated him and after that we have kinda a time skip, I would say. We go into the forest, wildland, whatsoever, and we try to find Anahita and the prince, Hassan. He's very important. He's our prince and Anahita took him with her. We can't let her escape. So this is our first main quest, Lost in Mount Kef. We're gonna start our journey right here. We got to Old Royal Road where someone was waiting for us. He's called Ataban. We talked to him a little bit and then we see Neve is here as well. She was waiting for us and now we are trying to find a way into this palace and we got into it. Varum opened the door, so we are here, but some people are dead. They got defeated, but someone is still alive, as we can see. This place is kind of like a trap, so we have to kill them. And here I'm trying to use the vengeful counters because we need to use them a lot of times to get a trophy out of the way. So I'm using that as often as possible. After doing that, we try to find our way through this palace. And on the way we found Anahita. She got the prince here. She didn't kill him yet, so we can't save him. And then we met Ataban again. He is going to teach us some skills and we need to do that, very important. So I'm going to do the tutorial here.
Since it has its use. Every warrior, keep him upon. Fine work.
And after doing that, I have learned a lot about the game. And also I unlocked a Afra search because we need to use every Afra search in the game. I had to unlock that and that's why I did all of the tutorials, the technique tutorials in the game. Very important. Then we got to the mage, the shop owner. After that, I went back to the tree to save my game for the first time. The next thing I found is a undead prisoner. He's a boss and I'm going to defeat him now. He's not a main boss, I think, but he's pretty strong, I can see that. So I had to fight against him. He was pretty annoying, I have to say. But at the end I killed him at the first try. And also unlocked a Soma tree petal. These are very important. We need to collect all of them to increase our max health to the maximum. That's a trophy and there are a lot of them. So now I'm going through the areas, picking up some stuff. And here I got into a secret area. And randomly I got attacked by a tree and then turned out it's a soldier. So I have to kill him. And after killing him, I got a trophy called an honorable end. Nice, that's very nice. And we also got a key item called Insignia of Persepolis. That's a coin, we can buy some stuff with that. That's important for later. But for now, we're gonna fight against the next boss, Erlik. That's very important, we need to kill him. He's a pretty big pig, so I'm going to kill him, but I'm almost dead. That's not that nice. But after killing him, I got a new amulet. And also, I need to collect every amulet in the game for a trophy. And also, if you didn't subscribe yet, do it now, because there's so much more to go in this video. Just click the subscribe button and like the video. Very important to support me. And after defeating the pig, I found a bow and I picked it up immediately. That's a strong weapon, I can use it. So I'm going to do that. Bow of Menolius. After that, we meet Menolius. So this is Menolius. He's the owner of the bow, I think. And he gave us a new ability. That's very nice of him. So I'm going through the parkour, picking up a spirit Sancha. These are very important. We need to collect all of them again. Also, we need to collect all of these items here. I don't know the name now, but we need to collect all of them to upgrade our weapons to the maximum for another trophy. And after doing that and collecting that, I got to the enemies here and killed them. And now we get to the next boss. He killed a lot of enemies here, as we can see. He almost killed Sargon here, and we can see why. Look at this giant beast, but I have to kill this giant beast. Called Guardian of the Citadel. Okay, I know why he has this name. I can understand. Okay, Jahanda, Lost in Mount Huaf, updated quest. At the end, after defeating him, I was very happy and also got a trophy called the Man-Eater after defeating this asshole. And he tried to kill Sargon again after kind of pretending he's dead. But then Sargon immediately noticed that and killed him, and like that we won. We need to defeat every boss in the game to get all of them, and also we have to complete every side quest in the game for another trophy. There are many trophies tied to do everything in the game. So here is a alternate version of Sargon. Alternate Sargon, we need to defeat him for a trophy. It doesn't matter which alternate version, we just need to defeat one of them, and that will give us a Afra Search and also the trophy Parallel Universe. So we did that, and also I got the Afra Search, which we need to use now. And then we get to the next area. This is the cutscene we see. Anahita is here. Sargon is going to get to Anahita, and now the prince is here. We saved him, so we're gonna save him here.
Sargon, listen to me.
Hassan is coming with me.
And then Varum appeared, and now he said, I'll deal with this. So he's going up to the prince, but no one expected that he would do that.
Thank you, Varum. Anahita, please surrender. Varum?
He killed the prince, so Anahita wasn't our enemy, and there must be a backstory about Varun. He just wants to become the king, okay? That's the reason why he killed the prince, so he can become the king. And now we have to fight against Varun.
Honor, duty. Don't we all have blood on our hands? What makes you different?
I'm not after the throne, and I don't prey on the innocent. So long as I'm alive, you'll never get the crown.
So be it.
And Anahita is almost dead, but Sargon saved her, so we're gonna fight against him, and I don't think we can win. Look at this guy, man.
Why kill the prince?
The son was just a pawn. Don't you trust my judgment?
So you truly want the throne?
What will you do about it?
Exactly what you taught me.
Not this time. This was your doing, Sargon. First time for everything. Your efforts are futile. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I will erase every chapter, every word of your story. I can undo it all. The gods chose me. I am the rightful king. Accept it. You can still change your mind, son. I did.
But we got pushed down into nothing, I don't know where we are. And then we have kind of a little backstory of Sargon, how he became the immortal. So he wants to challenge someone, and that is Varun, because he's very angry and he wants to prove everyone wrong, that Varun is the strongest fighter in this area, in the world, and Prince of Persia, in Persia.
People say you're the greatest warrior in all of Persia. So, I've come to prove them wrong.
So So he's going to fight against Varum, but he lost, and now Varum said you are very strong, you have some potential, so he's going to join the Immortals. That only happened because of Varum, I think, so that's why Sargon is really surprised and why he did that. So Sargon is still alive, of course. He's searching for someone, but then the monkey is sitting on a podest or something like that. He's talking to us, and he's just talking some shit. I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm going to kill him if he is talking a little bit more, the stupid fucking asshole. A little bit too much, old man, but shut the fuck up and let me go to the next step. Prince. We completed the abducted prince. That's a good thing. So we're gonna go through the new area that we face here. And I completed a side quest, nice, or updated it. The Lost Warriors, and also got another coin. As I said, we need to buy every amulet with that are available. And then I found kinda a rift. There's another alternate version of Sargon. Again, we have to kill only one for a trophy. So I already did that, but we need to kill all of them for the Afra Surges, and that's a different trophy, so we need to kill all of them. But yeah, I got a bow ability, Afra Surge, Arash's Ray, so we're gonna use that. And there is a feather that I can collect, and that is a new ability I will unlock, a permanent ability. That's very nice, and that's a Shadow of the Smurf or something like that. Like that, I can put a shadow on the ground and teleport back. That's a very good ability. The old man is here again. Sorry for what I said earlier. I didn't mean it. So we have to go to the pit of the eternal sands. So we're gonna go there. Before we can go there, I met a giant crab, and that is the next boss I'm going to fight against. He wasn't that difficult. I just had to destroy his armor on the hand, or his crabby thing. After defeating that, I defeated him, and he was an easy target. So I collected my new amulet. And got out of there. So as you can see, I'm now destroying kind of a rift portal, and that is very important to unlock a fast travel point, and we need to use them later. Very important when we complete the game. And now I can get another trophy called Air Dancer. So we have to kill 20 enemies. I think it is 20 enemies in the air, and like that I got the trophy Air Dancer. Pretty normal trophy, just combat, pretty nice. The next thing I can do is collect a chest. So I'm here currently, and now I want to open the chest. Oh shit, a mimic. We know it from Dark Souls and all of the other games from the Souls series. Very nice. So we killed him and got a Soma Tree Petal. I don't know what is Petal. Yes, we got a Soma Tree Petal again for increasing our max health. And now I'm here at a puzzle, and I think they are very creative here in the game. We can see that Ubisoft did something else with this game. It's very good. So far I really like it, it's not bad, and it came into PS Plus, so that's the best thing that could ever happen. So yeah, we completed this puzzle, and now we get to the next one, and I don't understand this right now. My brain is, I don't know, man, this puzzle is kind of weird. I'm trying it for like 5 minutes now, and I'm always falling down. I don't know what to do. That's pretty weird, and I tried, but it didn't work. You have to look in the left corner or to the left to switch the platforms, but if you look to the right, then the platform will disappear, and that's the problem here. I had to do it for a few times, so my brain noticed that after doing that a lot of times, and finally at the end I did it. So we got to the checkpoint. The next thing we need to do is get to this portal, and here we have to kind of complete a little puzzle. This is very important. These are some collectibles that we have to complete. So this is the easiest one because this is the first one we ever gonna complete. That's why this is the easiest. So we did it, we got this. And after doing all of them, we get to the next ability that we can unlock, and that is switching from worlds or something like that. Clairvoyance. We can change the dimension, and like that we can use these platforms. We don't have to jump into death. We can just use these platforms, and like that we get this out of the way. So we have our next ability, and now I'm going to collect the next sand jar. Very important, as I said, we need to collect all of them. Then I'm going to fast travel to Soma Tree, and here I can get another trophy. Natural resources, we need to collect 5 Azure Damascus ingot. This is the upgradable stuff, so if I collect that I can upgrade my weapon and bow. This is very important, we need to collect all of them, but if we collect 5 of them I will get a trophy, and that's happening here. So I got natural resources trophy, and then I encountered the next boss in the game. This is a witch, but she turned a lion into her servant, and now we have to kill the lion or fight against him. Wolf, lion, whatsoever. So the name is Kiana. Very nice name, I never heard that before, so props to you, little forest queen. But I'm going to kill you now. So the wolf is jumping around, he's pretty fast, and that was annoying at the beginning.
I shall stay.
But then she teleported me into a different area, dimension, whatsoever. So I had to fight against her only, but it's kinda a Hollow Knight copy with the, I don't know how they are called, but this is the same pattern, the same attacks, the same. So they took some inspiration there, and I don't mind that. It's a very good boss fight from Hollow Knight, but it's okay, it's okay. I like the boss so far. So I have to use my sword again, so I waited for my opportunity, and then I got the trophy, the Forest Trespasser, for killing the queen. That's very nice. We did it. We freed the wolf. He's free now. Shamrosh is his name. He looks pretty beautiful. Nothing to say against him. Peaceful guy. And now he wants to get back to his home. He got slaved by her, and we got the Soma Tree flower. And like that we upgraded our max health again, and also we unlock another ability that we can use, Dimensional Claw. With that I can collect items like a bomb, and I can use these bombs to open new gates. And then I got to a girl called Fariba, and here I can buy a map. That's also very nice, so I need to collect them all, but there's no trophy for collecting all of the maps. Then another sand jar, as I said, all of them, we need to get them. So I got locked into a room, and I need to defeat all of these enemies here, and like that I got another Soma Tree petal. So now I'm going to unlock another fast travel point, and after that I had to fight against other alternate versions. So Sargon 2 times, and I had to fight against 2 of them, and they aren't that difficult because I already defeated 2 or 3 of them, I don't know exactly now. But after defeating them I got another Afra Surge, so I collected that, and I'm going to use that, of course. And after that I jumped into a cave, and here's another boss, and it's a very big snake. He's called enemy of humans and gods, Atzada, I can't spell that, Atzdaha, something like that. So this is the biggest snake I've ever seen, and he's going to be dead in a few seconds, so I'm going to defeat him. and another time he did this ability, and that's, I don't know from where I know it, but I know kinda like a scene that is similar to that. When the snake is doing this, yeah, from Naruto I think, when he's doing these, yeah, and then something like that, from Naruto or something like that, I don't know now. But very nice that they use some inspiration here, because there's a lot of out there, and if they use that, they can make a better game, I think. So after defeating him, we will get a trophy, and like that I got Snake in the Sand for defeating the biggest snake I've ever seen. So now he's talking to us, and he's kinda not raging anymore. I don't know why, what happened here. But he gave us some celestial arrows, and we can use them to hunt after the 4 celestial guardians, and we need to do that for another specific main quest. And after that I opened a chest for another Soul-Tree flower, and like that I increased my max health again. And then we get to the first guardian that we need to light up. We need to light up all of them. There are 4 in total, as we read from the snake. So we got back to him and we talked to him, and after that I can unlock another ability by collecting the flower. And like that we unlocked the double jump. Finally, we did it. That's very nice, because double jump in every game is very nice. So then we got attacked by a guy with an arrow and bow. He's called Menolias, I think. We met him earlier and we have his bow. So we have to fight against him. That's very sad, but he's one of Sargon's friends. He's one of the immortals. And he's not believing the things Sargon is saying, because as we know, the prince got killed. But Varum said to Menolias that Sargon killed the prince.
We are warriors, so that one day others don't have to be. Varum is the king to end all wars.
A king would not kill his subjects. Help me stop him.
Varum has an ideal that is bigger than you and me!
And this is one of the strongest bosses in this game, I have to say, for now. Varum was very hard, but that was not the full fight, I think. There is more that he has to offer. So first, for now, we have a fight against Varum. Menolias, I mean.
This isn't the way!
So he's doing his punches, and I'm very excited to see this cutscene, man. It's kind of like a anime touch, I have to say. This is not a gaming thing, I would say. This kind of this anime stuff, if you know what I mean. With these punches here that we saw in this little cutscene, and I really like that. So here we see he turned back to the bow, you know, he's using the bow, and I'm almost dead, but I'm trying and I almost died here. But okay, man, I'm almost dead. I'm completely dead almost. I'm almost completely dead, man. I don't know any way to dodge them. Yeah, I'm dead. Yes, I died. Okay, we have to try him again, and this time I'm going to defeat him, I think. Wow, I made a lot of damage here. What happened? Okay, he's doing these arrows, and now I'm going to fight. Yes, he's doing this again. Man, he caught me so much time. He caught me so often with this thing. He was standing there, and if you attack him, he's doing this ability. Man, that was annoying. But yeah, I couldn't find any way how to avoid that, because I tried to hunt him down, and then he stopped and did this ability, and like that, yeah, I couldn't stop myself to punch or slice him up. And there are the stars again. So finally I defeated him, and we will get a trophy for defeating him, because he's a mortal, of course. So L2, we're gonna do that. And now we are going to do the same with him. This insane punch, so we did it. And like that we got the trophy fists and arrows for defeating the first immortal in the game. Okay, I think he's dead now. This punch was too much for him. So we're gonna take his bow, but he's not going to survive, I think. Okay, man, he's dead, man. Yeah, that's pretty sad. Sargon didn't want all of that. He didn't want to fight, but he had to. Menolius didn't listen, and now he's dead. So we got another ability.
I only relied on this bow because I was weak. A true warrior needs no weapon.
I never wanted this fight.
Me neither. The Sargon.
And also we get the trophy, the Afra Search, the Afra Search for the trophy. And also a Soma Tree Petal, very important to increase our maximum health. And now we get to the old man, and he's talking to us, and we need to get to the Smurf gate, but that is not possible. As you can see, the door is closed. The Hall of Divination, as Sargon said, it's impossible, so that was a funny thing, talking to the old man. The next thing, we can light up the next guardian, but before we're gonna do that, we talk to Anahita, and this is our farewell. We're never gonna see her again, I think.
Farewell, Anahita.
And after that I light up the next guardian, and we did it. The main quest is updated. We lighted up 2 of them, 2 more to go. And now I want to start a side quest where I need to talk to the pirate here, pirate captain. That's not even a name, but I have talked to him to start a quest, and he will give us a reward after doing that. And as I said, we need to complete every side quest in the game, but that side quest was something special, so I need to complete this parkour, and I really like the parkour in the game. Really good so far. It's sometimes very hard, I have to say, so I'm putting that into the video. As you see, the bird, I have to collect him, and then I have to get back to the pirate without being hit, because if I get hit once, the bird will fly away. As you see, he's gone now, and I'm at the beginning again, so I have to do everything again, collect the bird again. But at the end I did it, just for a side quest to do that. It's very hard, but we did it. We got back to him, and Parrot is his name, the bird. He's now revealing some treasures on the map. That's very nice of him. After talking to the pirate and completing the quest, we get to the next area, and that's kind of like a pirate area. And we meet Ored on the way, and he's going to fight against us. He's the next boss, I think. So he's talking about some stuff. As you can see, he's a mighty warrior.
How come you have Menelaus' bow?
Orod, don't be an idiot. Put your weapons down.
Oh yeah? I bet that worked on Menelaus.
For once, just listen to me. You're fighting on the wrong side.
You can talk your way out with Nate and Artaban, but it won't work on me. Meet me out at sea. We'll settle this in a more bracing atmosphere.
I wanted to show this area here. Look at this, it's very beautiful. I have to say, the water is being still, and then the background, everything is just frozen. Nothing is moving, only the enemies and Sargon. There was a very nice area, I have to say. Some details, really good detail in the map. I really like it. And now I can get another trophy for fighting against some enemies. And this trophy is called Betrayal, for using an enemy for me. He's my teammate and he's going to kill his teammate. I manipulated him and like that I got the trophy Betrayal. After that I know the scene. This is another inspiration, I think, from Little Nightmares, the first game. And also the second game, I think. There's also a chain, I don't remember. In the first game I know there's a chain and I think that's inspired from them. Maybe, I don't know, but it's very nice. So we meet Oret. He's the mighty warrior of the sea, I think. And he's looking way more powerful than Manolius. Don't get me wrong, Manolius was strong, but this guy, look at him, man. He's looking like Aquaman. The Storm Master Oret.
And no one to see it.
Let's get this over with.
I, Oro, the Storm Master, challenge Sargon, the Betrayer!
So he's the next immortal we have to defeat. Of course, we are in a friendship with him, but we have to defeat him now. He's not giving us any choice, so we're gonna kill him. And after doing that, I will unlock another trophy again.
Come on, Betrayer! Come on, Betrayer! Come on, give me everything you got!
So as you can see, he's doing some damage on me. He's making some big moves. I tried my best to dodge everything, and then he did the ability, I couldn't dodge that.
Betrayer! Fight me, Rashomon!
And he again made this ability, and he's kind of blue right now, I don't know why. But he made this ability again, and I tried to dodge, but it's not possible, trust me. So again, this is kind of a scene from One Punch Man. This in the cutscene, you know, Boros against One Punch Man, Saitama. This is another scene, I would say, that kind of took some inspiration from there, and I don't mind that. And finally I got himself down, and then Sargon did his ability, and then I had to press L2, and like that he's down. We did Bahamut Rage. After defeating him I got the trophy, the Storm Master, out of the way for defeating Oret, the Storm Master. He's pretty excited to talk about something.
I've drowned the Bahamut in the Caspian Sea. Crossed the Hell Bridge of Shinvat for a bet. Crushed Hercules. No one sang about it. But you gave me the most glorious fight.
You gave me the most glorious fight. So if you hear that from someone like Orut, I think Sargon is pretty proud. And now he's going to heaven. We're never going to see him again. But he's accepting that because he had a glorious fight.
Learn to sail in high winds, kid.
He's away now and we get the Afra Surge, Bahamut's Rage, also a Soma 3 panel, and also we're gonna light up a Guardian. Lighted up every Guardian in the game. There are 4 in total, a Lion, a Scorpion, a God I think, and a Horse. And now we can rewind time with that. So we unlock the Guardians and now we are able to do that. And like that we can save Anahita, the Prince, all of them. So we're gonna do that. Varum is here and like that, Sargon appeared in the distance and blocked his attack on the prince. Varum is pretty surprised and now he knows what Sargon did.
Two of you. Let me guess. You found some of those feathers.
So the prince is going to hide and Anahita, she noticed that Varum wanted to attack Sargon immediately. Anahita blocked, but she got killed.
Anahita, no! No, don't.
Another fight against Varum, the strongest enemy in the game, I would say. So we're gonna attack him. Oh my god, what is this? Man, the abilities, I love it. And now we're gonna fight with 2 Sargons, that's nice. Man, Bahamut Rage, this is one of the strongest Afra Surges in the game. And there is kind of like a cutscene we see. Someone is speaking. King Darius is the name, as we can see here. A god is appearing. It's kind of the backstory of Varum and the king, I think. And then the queen Tomiris appeared, as we can see, with a knife. And she decided to kill King Darius to save everything what she has right now. Varum died there almost, but the king used the stuff and like that he saved his son. Pretty nice, but King Darius is dead. So Sargon saw all of that and we know now that Varum is the rightful prince. Of course he's trying to kill the prince, the Hassan and Tomiris queen, and he wants to get some more power from something else. I don't know the name from that, but he's going to do that.
This is far from over, Sargon.
Anahita is going away as well. She passed, she's dead. And he's talking to the other Sargon now. Man, that's pretty insane. The game so far is a 10 out of 10. No bugs. I didn't witness any bugs.
And yet, she gave her life. I know what you're thinking.
So the alternate version of Sargon combined with our Sargon made him even stronger. So we explained everything to Hassan, and also we unlocked a new ability, as we can see here. We have to face a parkour, a little one, and this is one of the most annoying I had to witness right now or in the game so far. And here I collected the Soma-tree petal, but then we witnessed another alternate Sargon version, but yeah, he's no problem. I used my Afra Surge, Bahamut Rage, one of the strongest in the game. Like that we get another Afra Surge, we almost have all of them. Soul of Gilgamesh, as we know Gilgamesh from Fate. Here, he's one of the strongest gods in this anime, and I really like this name, Gilgamesh. It's just something else. And now we get to the blacksmith of the game, Kaheva, and here we can finally upgrade our weapons, and also we can get an amulet for completing her side quest. It's the first time I'm visiting the blacksmith, so I completed the side quest and then I upgraded my sword, and also the Menolia's arrows to have more in store, and also the bow itself. I upgraded all of that. We get back outside, we collected some stuff, and here's another enemy that I need to defeat, and this is for a side quest, and after completing the side quest I will get a trophy. And here I got it, the true moon. So the guy is free now, he jumped away, and like that we got the trophy out of the way. After defeating the enemy I solved a little riddle, and like that I got another Soma-tree petal, and then I got to the save point. I finally saved again, and after finding every tree in the game I got the trophy Tree of Life. Kamya, he's very sad but also happy that we found him. And now we see Varum, he's here. There's the gravestone of his father, King Darius, so he's paying his respect to him.
The king you were, may you hear me and see me as I ascend. Sargon.
And Sargon behind him appeared, and he's here to fight against Varum. But Varum didn't want to fight now. This time we're gonna fight against someone else, and this is King Darius. Look at him, man. This is inspired from Dark Souls 2, I think. He has the same design, trust me. King Darius and the king in Dark Souls 2, I don't know his name, man. But this is completely the same, I know. I just know it. So look at him, we're gonna fight him.
Once more, protect my son. Lend me strength to defeat those who wish harm to Persia. If we are the righteous, give me Azmash, sacred fire. You shall not interfere with my son's destiny. Gods of
But after killing King Darius, I finally did that and got the trophy King of Kings out of the way. Sargon defeated him.
Defeat for me was written. My duty is done. My freedom won.
King Darius, I know what happened to you and to Vara. What Tamiris did, it was unspeakable.
Save this world. Save my son.
How do I save him?
Then we kinda got a key from the sword of the king, so we're gonna collect that and we can use that later. So we got another trophy all the time in the world, but also we got the key item, Key of Kings, and a Soma tree flower as well. Then we met Neve, she's here, so we're gonna talk to her a little bit, and yeah. After that we get to the old man and he's talking about some stuff. I don't really like this guy, but before we get to the last main quest that we need to complete, we have to get to this guy to complete another side quest, and I have to say this is one of the most annoying things that we have to do in the game. This is a very big parkour that we need to complete, and yeah, just look for yourself, man.
You seem perfect for my challenge. Any I'll it takes make
I saw.
well. Excellent. Indeed.
So I'm going to try that now. Just look at this. Everywhere are spikes, or you are just surrounded by spikes. You have to completely climb up that thing. And if you get hit once, you get resetted to the ground where the guy is sitting, and we need to collect 3 key items. And then we have to get back without being hit. So this quest isn't over when we collect all of these 3 things. We also have to get back down. And this is harder than you think. You can't see the ground beneath you. So that's why it's so hard. But yeah, I'm trying to do that now because it's one of the last side quests that we need to complete for a trophy, and I didn't give up. It literally took me over an hour, I think. So right now we are at like 5 to 10 minutes, but after trying so much, I didn't want to give up because I liked the game so much. I wanted to play more of the main story, but I couldn't do that because I was failing all the time at this location because of the side quest, because of the parkour. I really tried all the time, and that's why I failed so often, I think, because I didn't take a break. And that's happening a lot of times when you just want to complete something, but at the end it's dumb. You shouldn't do that, and it's not giving you anything. You just need to take a break for 10 to 13 minutes or 30 minutes, something like that. Then come back and you will immediately be better than before. I don't know why it's like that, but it is how it is. But I didn't do that because I wanted to play more and get this platinum, of course. But after struggling so hard, just look for yourself. This is my final word to this parkour.
You have what it takes.
Told you I was skilled.
So you did. The great demonstration of that. All three.
Oh my god, I finally did it, man. This was a freaking long ride. But we did it. And I got this side quest out of the way, and also I got the Azure Damascus ingot.
We're just patient.
And now we can get to the main quest, the Crossroads of Time. We open the door, and with the key item, I saw that symbol now on the door. It's only possible to open it with that, I think. And then we talk to the younger self version of Varum, and he is here. We need to get into the Hall of Divination. And he said, ready to face me, the older me who has lost control. Yes, I'm ready. This is the last encounter in the game. I'm very sad. The game isn't that long, but it's hard as well, so I think that's kind of spicing up the playtime. So as you can see, Varum is here and he's trying to summon the god, and he wants to combine his power with this power.
Cruel god anymore.
The heart of the Simorg.
With our powers combined as one, imagine all the good we could do for humankind.
Varum, no human is meant to wield such power.
I am no mere mortal. I am the first immortal. Sargon, you must understand. The Simorg's powers showed me the future. I saw our kingdom engulfed in flames, our people suffering for nothing, Persia vanishing, corrupted from within.
No.
I am time and space. I am creation. And I will create a new, perfect empire. You should have joined me instead, Sargon.
Everything got destroyed. Varum destroyed everything. Mount Kef, Persepolis, there's nothing left. No immortals. Everything is gone. But then someone is talking to Sargon, and this is this god. And he has saved Sargon all of the time. So now he's going to do his thing. He's going outside and he's going to defeat Varum. The main quest is updated, and now we're gonna face him. The god version of Varum. He's right here in the portal. So let's enter it. And there he is. Varum appeared and Varum became a god. As you can see, he's lightning. Varum, time and space. He became time and space.
Be the first to witness the birth of a new world, Sargon.
Varum, you are mistaken. The world you have in mind cannot exist.
I am the one and only, the creator. A new world is not up for debate. It manifests itself for all.
So we're gonna fight against him. This is the final boss of the game and we have to fight against him. He has many phases.
This is my sacred duty. to God, Sargon.
I can't join you either.
Resisting the inevitable.
No, this is my path. This is the only way.
What's mine? It's over.
Now we get some strong abilities. We turn into a god as well. Sargon, he kinda has some new abilities, so we're gonna use them, and we are way stronger and faster than before.
Run to sorrow by woman's glory. True warrior needs no weapons.
It's your actions that matter.
And I wish to be where we ruthless and friends again.
Ultimate Smash, and here we did it, and that is the trophy, the end of time. We completed the main quest, the crossroads of time, and got that trophy out of the way. Varum is back again. He's normal, not a god anymore, but the world is almost destroyed, so Varum, he wants to sacrifice himself for the people and for the world, because he did all of that, and now he's saving the world. Because of his mistakes, he has to do it. Of course, Sargon is a little bit sad, but it's his decision. He had to do it, so he went into there and faded away after that. Everything is being shown, everything what happened. And like that we enter the palace. We are back again with the prince, Hassan, and we are in front of the queen, and she is not worthy of the throne because we know the truth that she killed King Darius.
Here is Prince Hassan. The immortals have succeeded.
What's going on?
History will remember you. May our paths cross again.
Your Majesty.
Not anymore.
So Sargon is saying that to all of the people here, and he's just going away. After that, the queen has to live with that words that Sargon said. So Sargon is going away. Maybe Tomyris will be killed by the people here because she lied about everything. But Sargon is here now, sitting at the water, and then a bird came and he looked into the water. So Sargon looked there, and then the old man is there. Pretty weird, but the old man is here, and that's the end of the game. The credits are scrolling, but we get a little cutscene before it ends. We get a little cutscene, and there we see some immortals, or one of them, and we see the younger Varam. So Sargon is going away with his horse, and that is the end, the complete end of the game. Many thanks for playing, I really enjoyed it, but that's it. So we have to clean up some stuff, some walking around the area here, trying to do something. So now I have to kill this guardian for the prison, and if I kill him I will get a trophy. And that is called Time Served, and we got it here. Now so we got a key, so we can open some doors with that to get some other collectibles. And now I'm trying to get the next Afra search, so I'm going through the area here, and at the end of it I got the Wind of Sistine out of the way, but also I need to defeat a boss for a side quest. As I said, we need to complete all of the side quests, very important. So then we met kind of like an old woman, and she turned into a monster, so we killed her, and like that we completed a side quest, Motherly Love. As I said earlier, we have to collect many coins to buy some amulets from a store that is here, the Scrapper's Shop or Scrapper's Shop. We have to buy all of this that is here, and we're gonna do that now. So we got all of the amulets out of the way here, but there's not the trophy yet because we have to get some more. But every amulet that we needed to buy, we bought it, and after that we need to get to the blacksmith to get more amulets, but we're gonna do that later. First we get to teleport into here, then I'm going up, and we found a secret area, and like that I got the trophy hidden floor. The next thing I want to do, I'm fast traveling to a next location, so now I'm going to use every Afra search that is left that I need to use to get this trophy called Warrior Within, and then I got the trophy out of the way. Nice, we used every Afra search and I think they are all pretty good, but I'm going to stay with the Bahamut Rage. And then we got to the other area here, and this is a big tower, we need to climb it, and at the end of it there will be a collectible, but this parkour is really hard, I have to say, it's not pretty easy. And then we got the sand jar, and above of it there's something that we can buy, another map. We have 24,000 money, pretty nice. So we got the map, and the next thing I collected is another ingot. As I said, we need to upgrade every weapon in the game. And then I got another trophy for finding the ghost ship in a area. I don't know how the area is called, but we got the trophy out of the way for finding this area, Ragging Seer, okay. And then I had to fight against some enemies because I couldn't escape them. I had to fight against them to be able to leave again. And after killing all of these enemies, I got the Soma Tree Petal right here. As I said, we need to collect all of them. And now I'm trying to get another sand jar, but this parkour is kind of weird. I couldn't get across it. I always failed, so I had to climb up again. But at the end I did it and got this sand jar. The next thing I wanted to do is a puzzle that I need to do for a side quest. I need to shoot all of these symbols, and after that the door is opened, we can get into it. And also we completed the side quest like that. As I said, all of the side quests need to be completed for a trophy, and we entered it, and at the end of the area there's a reward, and we need to collect that to upgrade our max health again. And after that we're gonna fight against a boss. He's here, and on the left and right there are 2 secret passages that I need to open, and one of them includes something. But before we're gonna open them, there is a trophy for killing this guy. This is a side quest again. So we got a Soma-tree pedal, and also we got a Warrior's End for completing this side quest, the Lost Warriors. After that I went down to get another sand jar, pretty annoying, but we had to do it. And now we can complete another side quest. We found all of the sand jars, and now we're gonna get to this location and we can bring them back. And after that there will be some pictures appearing. Because I collected all of the sand jars, we will get some rewards here and also some trophies. The first trophy will be for completing this side quest written in the sand. I think that's for completing all of the side quests now. The next thing, we're gonna collect all of the amulets, and then we got another trophy, Charitable Soul. Also Soma-tree petals are here, ingots, all of it. A lot of money is here as well. And then we got to the shop and we need to buy some stuff, and after buying the Soma-tree petal, that is the last one I need, I got the trophy Elixir of Gods. Look at my health bar, this is insane. Then we're gonna buy some amulets that we need, of course. After doing that, I got Glory of Faravafa for buying the last amulet holder. After that I bought all of the amulets, and then I went to the blacksmith, really important. So we buy the last things we need here, and after doing that I'm going to upgrade my weapons to the fullest, to the maximum. And then I got Blessing of Shamshir, and after that I bought all of the amulets and I got Tools of a Prophet. And the last thing we need to do before we gonna pop the platinum is, yes man, it's going to be a location that we need to visit, and after doing that I will pop the platinum. So I'm going here through the areas. This game was pretty nice, I have to say, one of the best games I've ever played. The gameplay was very fluid, was very fun. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Just enjoy the moment. I'm going here through the area and I'm almost there. Okay, I died at the beginning. I died at the location, so I have to get there again 2 times. Okay, but yeah, here it is. Here's the location. So entering it, Sira's Last Hope, and then we did it. Prince of Persia Platinum Trophy, we did it and got a outfit and also a collectible. But that's the end of the game, and I have to say, one of the best games ever from Ubisoft. You can't forget that. They made a lot of shit, but this is pretty good. But yeah, one of the best games I've played. And if you want to see another video like this, you can click here on the screen to watch, where I platinumed Horizon Zero Dawn. That was a challenge. I had to platinum it in under 15 hours, and if you want to see that, you can click here on the screen.